So let's move on to question 8. It's an orientation question. It asks for a possible arrangement of the songs and instruments in a way that doesn't violate any of the constraints. So what do you think is the fastest way to do this? Should we compare the answer choices to the frames that we have? Or should we proceed in our regular method where we take the rules and we eliminate the wrong answer choices? If you think it might be faster to compare the frames to the answer choices, you might want to think again. It's surprising, but even when you go to the effort of creating frames for a game like this, it's probably still faster to take the rules and knock out the wrong answer choices one at a time. The first rule tells us that F cannot be used to perform the first song. That's going to eliminate answer choice C. For the second rule, we need to find an answer choice where S is performed on the K, and use that in order to make an elimination. The only answer choice where S is performed on K is answer choice B. But in that answer choice, R is performed on the H. So this rule doesn't look like it's going to get rid of any answer choices. If we go to the third constraint, it tells us that if Q is performed on the K, then N is performed on the F. That actually gets rid of two answer choices. Answer choices A and C. No, answer choices A and D both fail. They have Q performed on the K, but they don't have N performed on the F. Down to the last constraint. So we know that R, K, N need appear in that order. That's going to get rid of answer choice E. That one goes R, and then F, and then N. So let's eliminate E, and that leaves us with B as the correct answer. Typically, when you have 4 rules, you'll have each one of the 4 rules eliminating one answer choice each. In this case, one of the rules, the second constraint, didn't get rid of any of the answer choices, but another constraint stepped up and knocked out 2 of the answer choices. It's not terribly common, but it is something that you want to consider, that it's not always going to be the case that every single rule will get rid of an answer choice.